Welcome back, PEZ collectors. Today's video is going to be a little different because I'm going to do some organization and cleaning and removing of some of the PEZ that sit here in my set. I'm going to take some of them, down to my larger display area and bring some other ones up that maybe we haven't seen on the channel so much, or maybe you don't know that I have like so many of one. I thought that would be fun to put in some of the places, like the chicken eggs over here and then the FEBs behind me. Those are two good spots I can add, big area of a lot of variations of PEZ. And since Easter was just this past weekend, I have all my Easter PEZ out. Not all of it, but all the chicken egg Easter PEZ, all the mini Easter PEZ. And let's see. Over here, I have all the FEBs out, the fat ear bunnies, which I just made a really awesome video showing all these. Oh, and the chicken eggs, so you might want to check out the video with the chicken eggs as well. And I have like these box sets full of Easter PEZ and all this Easter PEZ stuff down here. So I have my really fun box full of the ugly egg baby, or just the egg baby, whatever way you like it. And then I have the little plush PEZ here, some in tubes. So I have a couple goals for today. I want to take all of the Easter PEZ out of here, set it up down with my big display of PEZ in that area, and bring up or move around some PEZ in here so that there's some new displays. So in the FEB section, I don't know, maybe I'm thinking of bringing up my Plutos in the Disney PEZ. I have a bunch of no-foot ones. Or I do have a growing collection of bear PEZ. So I could put these somewhere as well. And like Time for the Lambs to go downstairs. I forgot those. So I just want to make a different display because this is super Eastery, which I love all these Easter PEZ, and it's kind of springtime as well because it's like all these pastel colors. But it's time to change it up. I don't want you guys to get bored with looking around behind me while I'm talking and you get bored and you're like, oh, that's the same old stuff. So I want to put some new stuff behind me, and plus I get tired of looking at the same stuff as well. And we've had some of this stuff out here for Easter for the past couple months, so it's time to switch it up. So let's get started. Also, when I'm taking my PEZ up and down, I do have this like storage bin, and I put a towel in it and put all the PEZ in here and then wrap it up in the towel and maybe put another layer, so you'll see that too. It's a good way to take your PEZ from room to room without breaking it, or at least so far I haven't. I guess let's first start off with moving these chicks and eggs. So here you go, I have one layer filled up with chicken eggs, and then I just take the towel and fold it over, and then it's got room to put the rest. So that's most of them even here. Not many left. See you next year, chicken eggs. I mean, we'll see you downstairs all the time, but I loved having them up here. It's so sad that it's empty. Time to move these little bunnies. I like these a lot too. Ooh. Looking very empty. What are you doing up here? Creepy. Looks like he was trying to eat the little bunny PEZ. Oh, okay. Got all this room and might need a little dust. I don't know. Not too dusty. I usually like to wipe stuff down just in case. These probably will stay here. I don't know. Greg's got a lot of Casper PEZ going on, but those are cool. And he likes looking at these all the time, so I might leave these up here. Definitely need to be organized a little better. Move the ones with the die cuts here. There we go. Sometimes stuff just needs to be adjusted. Oh, I guess for now I'll leave these up here. I kind of want to take my PEZ Pals downstairs, but I don't know. Maybe not yet. And then this shelf, I probably won't do nothing with it yet. I probably should take these Grogu holiday ones down and maybe take those. I might do that. Oh, also, up here I added Thor in the Lego Thor ship. Super cool. Up here I always have my Bugs Bunny PEZ. I kind of want to take these and put them down, but I don't know. Let's see. Always have some of like the beginner pop PEZ up here. These are pretty cool. My 2 bear plush keychains and some custom PEZ. Probably should take these down and start unloading them first before I do the FEBs, and then do the FEBs next. Because the little stuff like the boxes, these boxes here won't be that hard. Also the lambs. Well, here's my PEZ display here. And now that I brought all these Easter PEZ down, I'm kind of rethinking this because it's pretty full. I think I just organized this shelf the other day, but I'm gonna have to move all this stuff and put my chicken eggs in here because this, I have nowhere else to put them. And these Sparefro cards are cool, but there's no holes in them to hang them up. So, yeah. I'm gonna work on this shelf here and make this into like a chicken egg shelf. I'm also gonna put all the mini PEZ here in the front. Gonna move all this stuff. I'll find a new home for my stuff, but this I think is actually gonna be really nice. Move these off of here. Do have some fun PEZ here. There you go, I got all the minis here. I probably should have put these in last, but they were on top in the box, so there's a shot of the whole shelf. I don't think the chicken eggs will be too hard to put in there though. They are kind of tall, but it'll be fine. That's my new chicken egg that I recently just got on eBay. If you watched my chicken egg video. These 5 chicken egg PEZ without the hats are my favorite ones that I have. Quick update to the shelf. Looks pretty good. I still have 2 rows left, empty. But I do also have a lot of chicken eggs to go in and these here as well. So hopefully I can fit them all in there. I think I should be able to easily though, with extra room even. So do have a little bit more room here. Maybe I should put my no-foot lambs up there. They might fit in there, I'll have to check, because I do have these 3 here and I have quite a few upstairs in the studio as well. But their little white heads would really pop off that black background. So that might look good. And there we go. It's empty. Let's go fill this back up, and we got a lot more work to do. Back up here in the studio, let's grab all the lambs and put those in the box. And I'm debating on taking these plush down because I don't know where I would put them down there, and it might be cooler if I just leave them up here, but maybe I'll put them somewhere else on the shelf or put them here or something. I don't know, they're so cute. I love them so much. And did you see my really cool stand? This is Erin Collects PEZ. And you can put PEZ on all these spots. I just left it blank so you can see the Collects PEZ. So I need to grab some more PEZ and put them here. But this is going to be used for the live stream on Saturdays. So when we get new PEZ in the mail, we can pop them in all these spots. So I don't know if I'll actually keep a lot of PEZ in this or what I should do, but it's super cool. I love how all the lambs look in it. Got the bucket. I guess it's not really a bucket, but I call it a bucket. It's more just a storage bin. So I'm just taking the lambs out for now. I do have one of these really cool display stands, and I did have all the lambs on here, so maybe I should put all the lambs back on here, and then when I take them down I can put them in one of the new display cases or something. Let's see, trying to color coordinate them a little bit with their stem colors. Let's see, might not all fit in here either. It's gonna be close. So I did put all of them in here except for one. So there's one that doesn't fit, but I do have, what was it, like 3 or 4 of them on my shelf still. So I might just keep them in here for now. I could put the rest of them in like this pentagon shaped one. That might work too, I think. I just thought since there are so many variations, it might be fun to, you know, use one of these fun stands for it. I think it's time to take the roosters down too. Wait, have you ever seen all the roosters together? This one doesn't have a very good head. It just flops back. But I also have these 4, and there's a couple more roosters downstairs, I think. I don't think these are all my roosters, but these are technically Easter PEZ, so maybe I should take these down. And the last 2 here. This is super cool. These roosters are neat because they're so simple, but I like how there's like different color variations on them. It's looking pretty empty. I guess we can grab these eggs too. These are both of the new eggs this year for 2023. And then the creepy egg baby. I don't know if I should keep that one up here with the box. I'm definitely keeping this box up here. And then also, probably can take these tubes down. So those are the same two egg PEZ that came in the tubes. So if you live here and it's just like I do, you get your Easter PEZ in tubes. Oh, and then this FEB here that's in the package. You saw this in my FEB video. Put that one back down on the shelf. Oh. Probably should take this one even though it's super cool. If you have any of these hippity hoppity Easter PEZ on cards, let me know. I'd like to buy some more. Oh, and then right here on this front shelf, the little bunnies and rabbits or thumpers. Put these in here. I like these a lot too. They're so cute. But I think it's cool how these are one of those ones that have copyright or no copyright. Could be thumper, it could just be a generic bunny or a rabbit. Weird PEZ things PEZ did. They could get away with, I guess, a long time ago. I don't think stuff like that would fly anymore. These two need to be super careful with these. That's my die cut and my bunny A. Die cut one is very expensive. So let's see. You just put the little towel over and you have a double decker. Might go take these down sooner because I don't want nothing to happen to those. Let's see if there's anything else small. Oh, these Easter keychains are down here. The bunnies, I probably could put these in here. Those things don't weigh much. Oh, there's only two of them. These are super cute. Okay. Let's see. The pandas. I don't know if I should put keep the pandas up here. They're not Easter, but time to rotate. And then all of the FEBs are gonna go next. Not looking forward to that. Okay, made it back down. Nothing bad has happened to these. So I'm gonna put them up here on the shelf. And that one doesn't really belong there. These PEZ here all have like cool sides. So the bunny has a die cut, Bozo has a die cut, the witch has like a, what do you call it? It's like raised. It's like a raised design on the stem there. Super cool. And then the Zorro has the same thing. It says Zorro on it there. I think put the bunny here. Santa needs to go. Oh, wait, all the Christmas ones are in here. Why is Santa not in there? Santa might need to go in here. This is the all red plastic head with the painted face Santa. It's probably my rarest Santa that I have. So maybe put Santa in there. Probably safer in there anyway, under the glass. And then these two. Put these back on here. And cover this carefully. Let's see. All the lambs. Let's see where I can put this big beast. I don't know if it'll fit on a shelf. Ooh. I could put them. They're gonna stick off, aren't they? Of course they are. I might have to put this in the display case too. Super cool. Could put it over here. I need to figure out tiers for this. I'm just lazy, or I don't ever take time to do it. I think I might just put them in here for now though. Go grab the other ones. Oh, no, I said I was gonna maybe put them, I forgot. Let's see, how many are there? I forgot I was gonna put them up here. Maybe I should put them up here. Okay, rethinking this. Just kidding. I wanna put them in this case. I think they look so cute. I wanna make sure that I can see them because I like these a lot. And then also, I have one of these in a bag. Lots of back and forth here. Let's see. Oh no, maybe I'm gonna be able to get it out. Oh. There we go. This one, like an ivory one in the bag. I think it's no foot. Oh, looking here for a second. I think this is all. I do have those lamb M&Ms back there, but they are different. It'd be cool to put that in there. There you go. Nice lamb display for now. Let's close this one up. Some pumpkins. Let's take out the rest of the stuff in the box. Oh no, another lamb. There's another lamb in the box. So there you go. Now I have 4 out there. Oh yeah, there are 2 roosters still down here. So I already had those roosters. I should move these down and put my roosters in there. First one there's more orange. Second one looks more red. Even these 2 whitehead ones, like this one has a more green stem than this one. And then the yellow one. There we go. Fits. And then these Easter bunnies go. They sit on the floor. The Easter bunnies go in here somewhere. What am I missing? I'm missing some PEZ. I don't. Is it these 2? Why don't I have them? I'm just gonna put these in this hole. I can always move them around later. So there you go. These couple, I'm gonna put these over here and put them away a little bit. Oh, I think 2's going here. I might just hang this one up. Super cool. I love that card. And then these, let's see, what one is my, so that one's smooth, that's no copyright. No copyright. This one has a copyright. That one does not. Wait, so I have 3 no copyrights and 1 with a copyright? Okay. Probably should go in an Easter section, but this one needs to go in the Disney cabinet. I haven't shown you the Disney cabinet here on the channel. I have posted it on Instagram and Facebook if you follow me there. But these are all my 99.9% of these don't have feet. But the other ones, there's a few here. Like the Goofy and the... I think that... Is this a Bambi? This might just be a deer. Oh, I put it in here, it's cute. And then the little wolf, or little wolf. What's it called? Little wolf? Can't say it. And then the Dumbo back there has feet. That blue on the left has feet. And then that chip there on the end. And that Pluto has feet, but the rest of these are no foot. Vintage Disney. I guess they're all still vintage because they're thin feet. So you can count it as a vintage. I put my monorail in here for now. And the other 2 in here are the eggs. Oh gosh. Gonna have to move these miraculous ones out of the way. For now, I'm just gonna put them down here. And it's just those 4, so I'm gonna have room here still. This one. If I'm remembering right, I am missing one of the eggs still on my shelf. I have it in a tube, but it's the one that says 2020, I think, and it's a light blue egg. This is the one I'm missing on my shelf. So if you have it to trade or sell me, let me know. I'd like to have one open. I've looked all over eBay for this, and I never can find one for sale. So it's a hard one to find, I think. This is my giant tub full of these eggs and tubes. Yeah, so let's go get some more to bring down. I'm gonna go ahead and move all the FEB PEZ. Probably put these 2 counter boxes in the box as well, and we'll take all these down. I don't know what I'm gonna do with all these FEB PEZ. I really like these up here, but it's not Easter, so I want to rotate. We'll bring these back up next Easter. It'll be fun. So let's clean them off real quick. Whoa! They're all gone. Where'd they go? They're in the box. And I'm gonna put these 2 crusty looking ones in my office. Because in here, I'll show you. I do have this spot here that I keep a couple FEBs. There's a chicken egg there too. And a cow. Let's see. I put them here because on this picture, on the sales sheet, there's a couple FEB bunnies there. So I like to have a couple in my office. Oh, and I have this fun FEB art that I got at the last virtual PEZ convention. And I should remind you that the virtual PEZ convention is coming up this Saturday, but I also have, I don't know what you call it. I want to do a mini tour for the virtual PEZ convention, and they were looking for a couple people to fill some spots. So I said I will do one. So I'm going to do a 20-minute, that's the short PEZ tour. 20 minutes is a long time. So if you're not signed up to the virtual PEZ convention, just go to virtualpezconvention.com and you can RSVP there. It's free. You just give your email, because if you sign up and you're RSVP'd before Friday, then you can play bingo, and there's actual PEZ prizes and all kinds of cool stuff that you can win. So if you've never gone to a virtual PEZ convention, you definitely need to come to this one. It's gonna be this Saturday, the 15th. Is that tax day also in the United States? So make sure you register for the virtual PEZ convention, and it's all on Zoom. And if you don't want to be on video, you can just turn your, camera off, but you can, hear people, and you can talk if you want. You don't have to talk at all. You don't have to participate at all. You just, pull up the Zoom and you can just watch everything happen and just play bingo and enjoy the, the tours and everything else that they're going to be doing. And I'm gonna move the pandas. Let's get these out of here. Ooh, don't want to knock over the hippo. Super cool. I didn't show these. Did I show these when I got these? I got these this year, I think. And they're all PEZ with feet, but it's just cool because it's a older box. So this box with the header card is the same as the FEB one that you saw here on my FEB video. That's the box that you saw in the FEB video. So this one's pretty cool. It has the bunny, lamb, chick, and I think that's it. This one has like the chick with the spikes. This one's got the rounded one. So this is a pretty cool box. I like how it's like the green and purple bags as well. You can find boxes like this fairly easy still. I don't remember how much we paid for this, but if you start looking, you can find like a little bit older PEZ boxes like this. I think these are pretty cool because it's only a matter of time that these won't be around much anymore, and they'll be pretty fun to have, I think, in a collection. So here we go. I'm gonna cover this up with the towel. And then I don't think I should put this on top. It's kind of heavy. I was thinking about it, but I don't want to mess up my FEBs. So let's go take these down and find out or figure out where I'm gonna put all these, because yikes. Maybe I'll put I don't know if I need that, but I'll bring that down too. Okay, so I made it down, and I'm not sure if I should put them down here. I mean, the PEZ shelf is looking really full. I could clear off like over here and like this shelf, and it has like a cool Batman box set, and has a Sonic. Maybe I should put them over here. Actually, maybe I'll move this stuff down. I might move this stuff from this shelf down and then put the FEBs here and do some other stuff with this stuff here. It might be cool to put them here because up here is like a Halloween shelf, and the other Easter stuff is down there in this shelf, but maybe I can eventually like move those, make this like a whole Easter shelf, because then it would be like Halloween, Easter, and I could put behind the Easter ones are a bunch of Christmas, but on that bottom shelf right here are also a bunch of Christmas, so I might be able to like make one Christmas shelf where the Easter shelf is now. Or maybe I might even move the Christmas stuff to over here. Oh my gosh, that might be a good idea actually. Okay, the chicks and eggs are over here by themselves. Yikes. Okay, that's far away, but maybe it'll work. I'm gonna do that. This is my plan. First I need to clear off these two shelves. So these two right here. This is not gonna be fun because I have to like squeeze in this little corner here. Okay, that one was super easy. Not too dusty either. I'm always worried that like all my PEZ are gonna get super dusty, but it's been over a year that they've all been down here on the shelf, and the shelves are not that dusty. I think I've dusted like the front parts of all of them, Probably been a few months now. But they don't seem to get that dusty down here. I do have the air filter, air purifier thing that runs down here all the time. And we're not down here, you know, like all the time like we are upstairs or whatever. So I don't think it gets as dusty down here. This is pretty cool. It's the Jack in the Box counter box. There's no header card. Is there supposed to be a header card on this? I don't know. It's a good question. This should be the lid to that Jack in the Box. It has Star Wars on it. I guess it is. Oh. Okay. And then a couple Toy Story box sets up here. And then these are kind of fun. It's a flashlight. There's no battery in it, but it's also a PEZ dispenser. And then opens up like a PEZ. Has a little compass on it here. It's called Jungle Mission. Says it there on the side, but it's a flashlight. It's pretty fun. I'm gonna go grab a damp paper towel so I can wipe down these shelves, because while I have them empty, I might as well dust them. Did just grab this out of the IKEA case over there. It's the one I just got from the Container Store. It's the last couple weeks ago now, I guess. I need to get a couple more of these even, because there's still some shelves here that do not have these, because they have like box sets and stuff on them, but eventually, I don't know. It seems like the box sets need to go off of this, but I don't know, I just like to like mix it up a little bit here and there. So here you go, this is the shelf all ready to go. Got the little tier thing in there. I'm just gonna fill it up real quick because I don't have much room to film this here. So, let's see. What? Check it out. Doesn't it look so good? It seems like we have way less FEB fatter bunnies now. These shelves down here are a lot wider than that little area up in my studio. But this is all of them. I even put the footed ones here at the end. So cool. And now I have a mess, but cool. And an empty shelf. So I'm not gonna rearrange this today for this video, I don't think, but eventually I want to put the other holiday ones down there. But I need to do something else with these anyway, so I might put some of these box sets back up down here until I do rearrange everything, because I'm not doing it today. And I also should bring down those Easter boxes. I could put them in that spot as well, so maybe I'll go do that. Okay, so I put these 3 counter boxes back in, so Jack in the Box, FEBs, and then some Easter ones, and I put this really cool Batman box set in here as well. And I moved them to the front so you can actually see them better, I think, on the shelf with the light shining on it. It's pretty good. It's good enough for now. Now there's a little less stuff sitting here. Some box sets, but I'll figure out what to do with this stuff here. I guess now it's time to take some new stuff up. So I think let's take the Mimic monkeys. Mimic the monkeys. Let's take those. There's a pretty big line of them here. These would look cool up there. I could just bring my bears up too and have a whole bunch of bears upstairs. Okay, I did put a whole bunch of them in the box here, so I'll show you what I grabbed off the shelf once we get back up. Okay, well, I brought all the PEZ up here. I just want to wipe down these shelves real quick, and then we'll put the PEZ away. Put them in their new spot for next month or so. Okay, I think everything's dusted off. I have way more space up here than I think I brought PEZ up. I'm trying to decide what I should put behind me versus over here, because I think both are gonna be really fun to look at. Might put the bears up on the bookshelf, put the mimics back here. I think the mimics might be a little safer back here. Nothing that anything ever falls in here, but I don't know. Okay, I filled up the shelf here with bears. So anything from like a Misfit, aka Steve Blue PEZ Outlaw bear, to an FAO Sports bear, to this weird brown bear. I have a spot here because I have a brown bear like this. I can't remember what stem it has, but it has a Santa hat. I'm gonna put it here. And then these icy bears. This one has a hat. These are brown icy bears, which is weird with no paint. And then I put my Barney bears on this shelf. So a bunch of Barney bears, all different variations on all these. And then I put my pandas over here for now. I do have a bigger panda setup down in the IKEA cabinet, but I like the pandas a lot, so I keep some of them up here. And check that out. Yeah. Because I have these other pandas I'll probably end up putting up here. Maybe I should just go ahead and do that. So I have three redhead pandas, which is a little absurd, but I like them. And I have the one yellow-headed one, which maybe I'll move one of these back here. And then put this one in here. So there you go. What do you think about the bear shelf? The back row are just some doubles. I could eventually move those if I got more bears. But for now, I think this works pretty well. Also brought up some other mimic monkeys, so that's gonna be fun. Time to fill this spot here. It's all dusted and ready to go. I like these mimic monkeys a lot, but I think Greg is gonna really appreciate me bringing these up here.
You're sick of Saturday nights when I call you. You ain't got time to. You say you waited for hours. What if I told you?
When I was putting away the monkeys, this one does say Lander Bank on the side, the hippo. So I was showing you, oh, and on this side it says hippo, because when I was showing you the other ones down with the big display with the names on the sides. So that's pretty cool. I forgot that this one had it too. Okay, check it out. Put the mimics up there, so we have like 1.5 row about of mimic, the monkeys, and up here I put the orange hippo, that painted Snoopy I have, cow, clown, and then the deer with the yellow stem. So here is empty. I should move these. I mean, I'm gonna get more stuff. So this shelf down here is kind of fun, so I might put these plushes up here. That's cute. Okay, and then this shelf, I haven't shown this on the channel here, but these are all my Japanese mini PEZ, the ones that aren't open. And you know how they come in the eggs, and in Japan when they sold them, you could get them in the gachapon vending machines. So I pretend that this is my vending machine. And we recently got this like acrylic holder to put some of our like PEZ paper products in, so this is cool. And if you want to buy anything like this, I can put the link in the description for these. They're from Amazon. But I recently got this header card, so I just pretend that this is my Japanese vending machine shelf. And I did look on eBay, and you can buy those gachapon vending machines on eBay for like $100 or so. They're not that expensive. It might be like $125, but this shelf is a little messy. So don't look down here too close. Seems like I just put, you know, whatever down here. I need to put away some of these notes I've got from people. And then this shelf, now I have some more room down here too. Squeeze these together. And these are extra bears, so I might put these back down with the big display. I don't know, or maybe I should just leave them up here. But these are extra ones. Greg bought these on accident thinking we didn't have them, but we do. Well, this was a lot more work. Filming this and doing this at the same time, extra work. So hopefully you had a lot of fun, you know, watching me reorganize my studio here. I tried to make a video last time. I took like everything out that wasn't PEZ related, and I totally like messed it up, so that video never got made. So I think I did a better job on this one. So now we have a lot more room. That little PEZ on that Barney Bear was sitting on that, but like I could always move like the Bugs Bunnies up here. I might do that actually. I could have just put the Bugs Bunnies up here. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I have all this room. I have this room here. This is all ready for the live stream on Saturday, which will be nice because all I have to do is just move it to the table on Saturday. And then have more room down here now. Oh, I said maybe I'll put the plush here. Maybe I should put them there. I don't know. Let's see. My really cool pillow from Japan. These are a bunch of extra, like double PEZ. Some of the stuff on the front row are newer. They're like these couple here, I think, are ones I don't have doubles of, but a lot of these are doubles, but some of them are not. I don't know. This is my really cool Durapel stem. See how like see-through and clear it is? Super cool. I need to figure out like where to put that. This thing should probably be locked in the IKEA cabinet so I don't ever knock it over. I do have all the pandas I could put on that back shelf and move all those double PEZ. Oh my gosh, I could just be up here for days moving stuff around. So there you go, I turned off the overhead light. This is what it looks like pretty much when I'm in here shooting my videos here at the table. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. And there's still some stuff sitting over here I need to like clean up, but I think for now this video is just gonna be like the stuff behind me. And eventually I want to make another video of moving all of Greg's stuff out of here and putting them into his studio, because he's been building out his studio next door. So we haven't really done much to it last couple months, but we just need to take his stuff out. And then I'll have way more room here. I can move the desk a little bit, and I could, you know, do some photo shoots or something on the other side of the room. I would have a lot more room, because now it's kind of gotta squeeze in here, especially if you go behind the camera stuff. It gets pretty tight. I think it turned out really nice. The chicken eggs up here are missed, but I really like my bears, so this is really fun. Now I have room. So next, you know, couple weeks, I know we're getting some really cool stuff in the mail. This box that's sitting here taunting me, it came in on Monday, I think, and there's something super cool in here, something I'm super excited about. There's two things actually, might be bear related. But these both are really cool. One of them is like an item that you don't see come up for sale like that often at all. Like they come up for sale, but I cannot wait to open that. So come back Saturday for the live stream, the PEZ and Coffee live stream, 10 a.m. Central here on YouTube, and Greg joins me as well. And that box, and we have some other boxes coming, but we haven't gotten our auction lot from the stuff that we showed you last week on the live stream. We didn't tell you what we got, but we haven't gotten anything yet from that auction, so hopefully that stuff is going to come this week. Crossing my fingers because I can't wait. I want to see that stuff in real life. I want to have it here and share it with you on the channel as well, because I think it's pretty cool stuff. Well, it looks a little empty, but it's going to get filled soon. And plus, convention season's coming up. I'm going to the Northeast PEZ convention, like first weekend in May, which I'm super excited for. And then there's Michigan, and then there's Cleveland. And those are the ones I'm going to, but there's also like the Maryland PEZ gathering. That's coming up really soon in May. There's the Northwest PEZ convention. That's out in Washington. That's in August. And then there's one called PEZ on the River. That's up north here, I think Wisconsin. That's in September. So there's a lot of really good PEZ conventions or PEZ gatherings coming up. I think I got them all. If I missed you, I'm sorry. I think that's all of them. So if you're not signed up to go to a PEZ convention or a PEZ gathering, then I highly recommend it. And if you're not here in the United States, there's ones like in so many countries all over the world as well. Like they're called PEZ gatherings. So if you need help finding one, you know, in a city where you live or near where you live, you know, let me know. I'd be more than happy to help you and tell you what else is out there. So as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you Saturday. Bye.
I write to you in poetry with words left on the shelf. Full of dust, you'll know it's me and from nobody.